That is a chicken. Just kind of wandering around here. This is Papa Smurf and Mountain Mama's place. She's giving rides to and from the trailhead. So it is day 4 and I'm getting ready to slack back out and do the miles that I missed yesterday. So anyway, I just made a quick stop here and saying hi to everybody. But really cool place. They offer beds and meals to hikers.
She's in the car.
Pretty awesome to have this place in Big Bear and to have that kind of transportation available. So thank you very much to them. I have a doggy buddy. This is how I get a ride. You gotta get in the car and then get a little doggy on your shoulder. Okay, so I am out on the trail. Just got dropped off at Onyx Summit. And I'll tell you what a difference a night makes when you can have a shower, just go get some real food, get a burger. Had some of the best, by the way, I'm calling it out right now if it's never been done before, the best bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers on the PCT is at Murray's in the Village at Big Bear Lake. I'm calling it right there. Those things were unbelievable. So get there. All you guys watching this, if you're hiking the trail, you haven't had jalapeno poppers until you've had those things. They were unbelievable. So get there. Anyway, today, this is how it's looking. It's basically doing what they call slack packing, which is, I got back to Onyx Summit, but I've still got a room in Big Bear. The trail basically goes around Big Bear for a pretty good distance, probably 20 to 30 miles, sort of just goes around Big Bear. So I got in at the first possible junction, dried out all my gear. It was great. I got to a laundromat and was able to get everything dry. Slept in a bed last night, had a shower. I am feeling just entirely better. I mean, now that my body's had a chance to just recover and just absorb all the water and beer that I've been drinking, it's just been so much better now to just be feeling the way that I am. So yeah, I mean, right now, without any weight on my back, and this trail is mostly just kind of a gentle downhill grade so far, but I know that's not going to be the case all day here. Got about 14 miles to do. But really right now, with how I'm feeling, this is just going to be a good way to kind of stretch my legs for the day. Get ready for, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm probably going to do about the same distance, maybe 14 miles. Just get myself sort of back into the backcountry and then put myself within striking distance of Deep Creek Hot Springs. So I'm planning on doing a big day to get into Deep Creek Hot Springs. And when I say big day, I'm thinking like 28 miles. It's mostly downhill, so I haven't been there before, but I'm assuming mostly downhill. If the trail's somewhat like this, 28 miles is pretty doable. So I'll probably just get up early, and the sun seems to be pretty much coming up like not long after 5. So just set my alarm that one day and shouldn't be that hard to bust out 28, get there maybe around 3 o'clock. So anyway, so this is what it's looking like so far. Very high altitude. I think that's another thing too, being at 8,000 feet. I haven't had a chance to acclimate to this like the other hikers have. The other hikers have been coming over San Jacinto and they've had a few days at least to acclimate to the altitude coming over that mountain and then dropping down to Cabazon at about, I think it's 1,200 feet, and then of course back up to Big Bear, which is or at least the mountains around Big Bear all over 8,000 feet. So I'm feeling a lot better just having at least another night, up here to rest and recharge. So this is good though. Getting the miles in and This just feels so comfortable right now. Just enjoying it, loving the views too, and it's just a perfect day. Not even any clouds like yesterday, so I think should stay clear the whole time. Anyway, if anything interesting happens, I'll be checking in again. So the environment has really changed. When I started out, I was a lot higher. I was actually way back, basically way back, like right there, started at that notch there. And yeah, trees, and now it's just basically scrub, chaparral. But windy, got windy all of a sudden. So funny the way the climate just sort of changes. But back over sort of behind me, behind this hill, I think it's probably northern exposed, so probably stays cooler and shadier, and there's pine trees, and it looks more like, you know, kind of what you expect, you know, these mountains to look like. Although I am coming down in altitude here, but still it is interesting how even at the same altitude, just which way the hill is facing seems to dictate what kind of trees and bushes and things are growing there, and probably how long the snow sticks around. So anyway, not too much farther to go. I think I'm only about 5 miles or so to go. So this is crazy. So I've come all the way around that desert part of this mountain, and it's literally looking down into just desert down there. I don't even know what desert that is. Mojave Desert? Probably. I think it goes to Barstow, somewhere out there. Anyway, wind is still going, but I don't have too much farther to go to the highway, and I can grab a hitch back into Big Bear. But it looks like I'm headed back into the trees. Another little microclimate. So anyway, chicken data. This is it. This is the infamous Highway 18 crossing, and I made it. Just got to bum a ride back to town now. I'm gonna go get myself some more of those jalapeno, bacon wrapped jalapenos. Yes. You have no idea. You seriously just put baby in. Oh yes, right here. This is it.